Here we go. Good morning, everybody. We are going to start with our morning meeting. We're going to do our greeting, our share, our activity, our message, and our calendar. As we're doing our morning meeting, if other friends join us, we'll have them come to our call. And I'm going to keep you muted so you can hear me, and I'll unmute you when it's your turn to share. That way we can all really hear what's happening in our meeting, okay? So we are going to get started, and we are going to do our greeting today. Our greeting today is going to be our friends in the class greeting. So we sing friends in our class. You guys know that song from school. And because it's going to be hard to go around a circle, what we'll do is we'll follow the list I made on my board. And then we'll sing good morning or friends in our class to everybody on our screen. Yes, Hugh?
Friends in our class is it sounds like it's the same. I've always wondered, is the Friends in our class on the same kind of music as the Addams Family?
It is. You're right. Okay, so I'm going to unmute you so that you can sing with me. Let me just add Katerine's name to our list because she just joined. Okay, here we go. Ready? Friends in our class. 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 There's Eileen and there's Hugh. There's Steven and Paola. There's Hyundai and Takaya. There's Elliot and Frank. There's Michael and there's Katerina. And those are the friends in our class. 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 We know there's other friends in our class, right? Like Naziah and Damon and Tashira. I've been talking to some of them on my phone, but they don't all have the time or they don't know how to get on our morning meeting. I'm working with them so they can come join us someday during the morning meeting too. Now we are done with our greetings. So say with me, ready? 1, 2, 3. Check. And now I'm going to mute you so you can hear the share for today. Today is Wednesday, and just like every Wednesday in our classroom, we are going to share about how we are feeling. And remember, you might be feeling lots of different feelings. You might be feeling feelings that you don't know the names of, and that's okay. And remember, in our classroom, we talk about how it's okay to feel all of the different feelings. It's okay to feel angry or happy or sad or excited or nervous. So I'm going to show you a picture of some of the feeling charts that we have in our classroom. And this might just help you understand or think about the name of what you're feeling, okay? So we're going to have a chance to share. If I call on you and you don't want to share, you can say, no, thank you. If you do want to share, you can share how you are feeling today, okay? Yes, Hugh.
It's something about the website.
What, Sweet Pea?
It's something about the website.
Can you wait till the very end when we talk about the website?
Yes.
Okay, so let's see who is going to share. I have my rocks in my basket, and I'm using them to call on friends. Think about how you are feeling, and also think about how you're feeling and why. Paola, would you like to share today?
Yes.
How are you feeling today, Paola?
Happy.
Happy? Why are you happy today?
Because I can play with my family.
Ah, okay. Thank you for sharing. Let's have another friend share. Frank. Let me find Frank's video. Where did Frank go? Frank, would you like to share how you're feeling today? Frank, I can't see you, so you have to use your words so I can hear you. Would you like to share how you're feeling?
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Let's see who else would like to share today. Hey, Sage.
Hey.
See who's going to share. Takaya. Takaya, would you like to share how you're feeling today?
Yeah, because I'm happy too because almost my birthday, I'm going to get an LL camper.
Ooh, Takaya, what day is your birthday?
June the 12th, and I'm going to open it with my bestie.
That's cool. June 12th is in a couple of weeks. You got to wait a little bit, but that's exciting. Your birthday's coming up soon. Thanks for sharing, Takaya. We have a friend whose birthday is this week in our class. Naziah's birthday is on the 9th. So on Thursday, it's Naziah's birthday. Eileen. Eileen, would you like to share how you're feeling today?
No, thank you.
Okay. And let's have one more friend share. Hyundai. Hyundai, where's your video? Hyundai, would you like to share how you are feeling today?
Yes.
How are you feeling today, Hyundai?
Happy
Happy? Why are you feeling happy?
because there's no school.
You like being home and having no school?
Yeah.
Nice. Some people like being home. Some people don't like being home. Some people feel both feelings. I feel both feelings. Thanks for sharing, Hyundai. I feel happy to be at home because I get to hang out with Henry, which is a lot of fun. But I also feel sad because I miss you guys and because we are supposed to be doing some super cool learning at school and it's harder to do it on the computer. So I miss getting to teach you all of the cool things that we're supposed to be learning at school. But we are going to start to do some more learning that's new during morning meeting, and you're also going to start to see some new things on the website. So it's really important you start coming to morning meeting every day because I'm going to teach you new things that we haven't learned yet. So up to this point, we've been doing a whole lot of practicing, right? We've practiced things we already learned like tens and ones and blends, but starting soon, the things we're going to do during morning meeting are going to be new. And the videos you're going to watch on the website are going to be new. So it's really important you are doing morning meeting and watching the videos so that you're learning everything you need to learn to be ready for second grade. We'll talk about that when it starts to be new stuff. So we are done with our share. Let's say it together. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Check. And now it's time for our activity. Our activity today is to look at one more and one less. So we did this last week, but last week when we did this, we did 10 more and 10 less. So today is a little bit easier because all we're doing is adding one more one or taking one away. And remember, when we do that, the only number that's going to change is the number in the 10 or in the ones place. So let's take a look. So we are going to look at 10 more and 10 less. I'm sorry, one more and one less. So you can see the top numbers are +1. The numbers at the bottom are -1. So we're going to start by looking at the number 28. If we add one more 1 to the number 28, what will be our new number? Remember, we're not adding a tower of 10, we're adding one more 1. So if we have 28 and we add one more, how many will we have? Sage?
29.
Nice job, Sage. So let's look at what happens. Oops. When we add one more 1, you can see that instead of having 28, now we have 29 and the number in the ones changed. So after 8 comes 9 and we can see after 28, one more is 29. Nice job, Sage. Let's take a look at the next number, the number 24. You see 2 10s and 4 1s and above the arrow it says +1. Are we going to be adding 10s or are we going to be adding 1s? Stephen?
Ones.
We're going to add 1s. So what will be our new number? After 24, one more is, I'm looking for friends who are raising their hand. Michael, what's going to be the next number? If we add one more 1 after 24, what will we get?
25.
25. Nice job, Michael. So let's see. After 24, one more 1 equals 25. Do you notice how the only number that's changing is the number in the ones column? We had 4, one more becomes 5, but our 10s, the 2 10s, stay the same. Now we're going to move on to the problems at the bottom. The problems at the bottom are a little bit harder because instead of saying +1, we're saying -1. We're going to take 1 away. We're not taking away 10, we're just taking away 1, 1. So our number over here is 30. This is a little bit harder because it's all 10s. We don't just see 1s. If we were to take away 1, 1, what would be our new number? If we have 30 and we take 1 away, We're not taking away a 10, we're taking away 1. Hugh, what would be our new number?
29.
29. Let's take a look and see what Hugh did to figure that out. Do you see how we're taking away one of the ones from that tower? Now that tower isn't a 10 anymore. Now that tower has 9 cubes. So our new picture shows that there's 2 10s and 9 1s. And this time, instead of just having the 1s change, the 10s and the 1s changed because we don't have 3 10s anymore. When we took that 1 away, that can't be a 10 anymore. So now our new number is 29. Nice job, Hugh. And let's look at our last problem. Our last problem is 26. If we have 2 10s and 6 1s and we take away a 1, what will our new number be? Let's see, who has not shared this morning? Who's raising their hand? Hi, I see Hyundai's hand, I see Takaya's hand. Takaya, if we take away 1 from 26, what will our new number be?
Oh, 25.
25, nice job, Takaya. So after 26, if you take away a 1, your 1s will be 5 1s. So your new number will be 25. Good job. Adding 1 more and taking 1 away is a little bit easier than doing the plus 10 and minus 10. But with more practice, we'll get even better at it. Hyundai, are you raising your hand?
No.
Okay. Okay. So that was our activity today. We are going to say we are done with our activity. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Check. And now it's time for our message. When we read our message, remember we are reading the letters that are in yellow together. Today in our message, we're going to do something we don't usually do during morning meeting. We're going to look at some shapes. We're going to look at some shapes, but first let's read our message together. I'm going to unmute us so we can read it together. Here we go. Ready? April 8th, 2020.
Good morning, friends.
Good morning, friends. Today is Wednesday. Today we are learning at home. Let's review shapes. Love, Miss Hearing. Okay. Review means to practice, and today we are going to practice looking at shapes, and these shapes are shapes that you probably already learned in kindergarten. You may have also practiced them on iReady, and these shapes are called 2D shapes or two-dimensional shapes because these shapes are flat. You can't pick them up and hold them. We're going to learn 3D shapes soon, but first we need to practice our 2D shapes. I'm going to show you some of the shapes and we're going to talk about what the shapes look like. And then I'm going to ask you to tell me the name of the shape. So let's take a look at our first shape. What shape do you see here? This might be pretty easy because these are shapes you've learned for a long time. With a silent hand, what shape do you see? What shape do you see? Elliot?
A triangle.
A triangle. A triangle is a shape that has 3 points. 1, 2, 3. And it has 3 sides. 1, 2, 3. Triangles can be big, they can be small, they can have straight sides or leaning sides, and they can be all different ways in space. So this is called a triangle. Triangle, and the sound or the word tri, T-R-I, means 3. So a triangle has 3 sides and 3 points. In math, we call these vertices. It's where the sides come together to make a point. Okay, let's take a look at our next shape. What shape is this? What is this shape called? Sage? I'm sorry, Sage, can you say it again? Sage. I'm gonna have to mute Sage because I couldn't hear her. Let's see if there's another friend. What is this shape called? Hyundai, I saw your hand. What is it called, Hyundai?
A rectangle.
A rectangle. These are all examples of rectangles, and rectangles are shapes that have 2 long sides and 2 short sides. We can say 2 long sides and 2 short sides. Rectangles can be laying down, they can be standing up, they can be big, they can be little, and all of these shapes have 2 short sides and 2 long sides. So these are called rectangles. Yes, Hyundai?
And they also have 4 angles.
You're right. They have 4 angles or 4 points. In first grade, we're going to call them 4 vertices. Let's take a look at our next shape. We have these shapes when we use our pattern blocks. You might have used the magnetic pattern blocks for choice time. These shapes have 4 sides. 2 of them are leaning and 2 of them are straight. And this shape has a weird name. Does anybody know the name of this shape? This is a hard one, and this is a shape we need to know for second grade. Raise your hand or wave at the camera if you know what it's called. Takaya, you want to try it? What's it called?
No, not a rectangle.
It's a tricky one. You want me to call on a friend to help you out?
Yeah.
Hugh, can you help out Takaya?
A trapezoid.
Thank you, Hugh. It's called a trapezoid. A trapezoid has 2 sides that are straight and 2 sides that are leaning, and it has 4 sides altogether and 4 points or 4 vertices. And this shape is called a trapezoid. When we use our pattern blocks, the red shape is the trapezoid. Now let's take a look at our next one. These are sometimes called diamonds, but they have a special name that we use in math. Does anybody know what this shape is called? Hugh?
A rhombus.
Wow, Hugh, you know your names of your shapes. This is called a rhombus, and a rhombus has 4 sides, 1, 2, 3, 4. It has 4 points, 1, 2, 3, 4. A rhombus can be wide or skinny. It can be big or little, and a rhombus is also called a diamond, or it kind of can look like a kite. So this is a rhombus. Rhombus is a weird word because it has an RH at the beginning of the word. So it's a funny looking word. So the last one should be pretty easy. What is this shape called? Steven?
A square.
Good job, Steven. It's called a square. And a square has 4 sides and 4 points or 4 vertices. And what's special about a square is that all of the sides are the same size. So every single side on a square is the same size. A square is an example of a rectangle too. So all squares are rectangles, but not all rectangles are squares. To be a square, all of the sides have to be the same size. These are called 2D shapes. These shapes are flat. I can't pick them up and hold them. They're just shapes that you see that are flat. Pretty soon, we're going to learn something called 3D shapes, shapes that you can pick up and hold. And we're going to learn more about those soon, because to be ready for second grade, we need to know our 2D and 3D shapes. So this is a square. Square has an SQU blend in it. Now let's take a look. Actually, now we're done with our message. So you can say it with me. Ready? Whoops. 1, 2, 3, check. And now it's time for our calendar. Yesterday we added the number 7 to the calendar with a silent hand. What number are we going to add to the calendar today? Eileen?
Say it again, please.
Sure. Yesterday we added the number 7 to the calendar. What number are we going to add to the calendar today?
8.
8. So let's take a look at our calendar. Thanks, Eileen. Today is Wednesday, April 8th. Let's read our date together. Ready? Today is Wednesday, April 8th, 2020. Yesterday, we made a brand new bundle. Yesterday, we were in school for 130 days. If we add a straw for today, how many days have we been in school? What's going to come after 130? If we add 1 straw for today, what will be our new day in school? Katerine?
131.
Nice job. After 130 comes 131. Sage, do you have a question?
Yes, I learned 3D and 2D shapes in the old class.
Cool. Okay. Takaya, do you have a question?
No.
Okay. Hugh, do you have a question?
No.
Okay. Okay, so we've been in school 131 days. Let's count by tens to practice our days in school. Ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 131. That is the end of our calendar. So we can say 1, 2, 3, check. And before we move on, or before we say goodbye, today during your website videos, you have two cool things. The first thing you get to do is you get to watch a video called Look Out for Bossy R. Bossy R is the same thing as saying the R controlled vowels, so A-R, E-R, I-R, U-R, and O-R. And this video is Jack Hartman, who usually sings our Count to 100 song. And it's pretty funny because the Bossy R tells other things what to do. So you'll watch that video to practice the R controlled vowels. And then today's read aloud, you get to listen to a book called Zin, 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 a Violin. And then you get to read a book called All About Sound. So the books today are about music and making sounds. You also have a math video to watch, and there's a mindfulness video. And the mindfulness video today is something we do at school. It's breathing shapes. So you're gonna practice breathing in the shape of a square. So today you have 4 videos to watch. Next week and the next few weeks after that, all of the videos are going to be teaching you new things. So it's going to be super important that you are watching the videos on the website so you're ready for 2nd grade. I am also super proud of the friends who've been getting on Lexia. I've seen so many friends growing in Lexia. Steven did Lexia yesterday, Eileen, Frank. Make sure you're using Lexia and try to get on iReady. I haven't seen anyone on our class on iReady. So see if you can get on iReady. If you can't get on iReady, you can always send me an email or you can text me or call me and I will try to help you, okay? I see some hands, so hold on one second. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen and that way I can see everybody and I can answer your questions. Okay, I'm gonna answer one friend at a time. Steven, what's your question?
Yesterday I go to already.
Did it work?
Yes.
Great job, Steven. I think you're the first friend in our class to do iReady, and you did Lexia. I'm super proud of the work you've been doing at home. Eileen?
iReady on my iPad, it don't work.
It doesn't work on iPads, you're right. If you have a computer, you should be able to use iReady on the computer. If you don't have a computer, that's okay. Try to just do Lexia instead, okay? Elliot?
Our books are, today we have a snow day.
We have a snow day.
No, a book about snow.
You have a book about snow today?
Yeah.
On the website?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I made a mistake. Sometimes teachers make mistakes too. Let me just take a look really quickly.
And then yesterday was rainbows, and then on Monday was cubs.
Yeah, I know you watched them because I saw that you've been doing your video response, which is excellent. Let me see, did I make a mistake on the read aloud today? Let me just open up the page. Hold on one second, friends. Today is day 3, and today is about music. So maybe you're on a different page, but you know what, Elliot, as long as you're doing some of the videos, that's okay. Even if you read a different book, I'm really proud that you've been getting on the website. Hyundai, did you have a question?
Yes.
Okay, go for it.
Do I have to submit the last one from last week?
Can you say it again, please?
Do I have to submit the last video from last week?
Nope. If you didn't do the videos last week, that's okay, as long as you do them this week, okay? Okay, and I see some other friends raising their hands. Takaya, what's your question?
How I can't get on Lexia.
You can't get on Lexia?
Huh?
You're gonna get on it. We're gonna try.
Mm-hmm.
You're having trouble getting on?
And you send me your password.
I can send you your password.
But I know my password.
I'll send it to you just in case, okay? I'll text Mom some of that information for you, all right?
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome, and we'll see if you can get on there. And Hugh is raising his hand. Yes, Hugh?
When I went on the website the last couple of days and watched the eagles had a baby.
Really? That's pretty cool. Hugh has been watching the Eagle Cam. You don't have to watch that. That's just a fun thing for you to watch. And that's something cool. Thanks for sharing that, Hugh. And I saw Sage had her hand up. Yes, Sage.
Yes. I can't. On my computer I can't get on. Let's see.
That's all right.
Ready.
That's okay.
Because the Wi-Fi is not working.
I understand. I'm going to send you the link, Sage. I'll text it to your mom so you can watch the videos on the website because you can do that on your phone too, okay?
Okay.
Okay, thanks for letting me know, Sage. And to Kaya, last question.
I remember I watched your videos and you said you have a dog, a white dog.
My mom and dad have dogs. They have white dogs. I don't have any dogs at home.
Oh.
Yep. Okay. I'm going to unmute you guys so we can say goodbye. Don't forget to come to morning meeting tomorrow because I have an announcement about something we're going to do fun on Friday. And I just found out next week is going to be something called Spirit Week at HD Cook. So next week we're going to get to do fun things. I'm not sure what that is yet, but I'll let you know. And then I think we'll be able to send pictures of people dressed up and do fun different activities during morning meeting and at home. So I'll let you know when I know more information about that, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Bye, guys. Thanks for coming to morning meeting. I miss you. See you tomorrow.
Hey, Elias,
Adios.
I'm still going to see you on Zoom.
Bye, guys.
Bye.